What is the hardest thing about being a man? Having to just take it. Feeling depressed and hopeless. Everyone does. Suck it up. Are you being physically or emotionally abused by your significant other? Quit complaining. You can take it. Have any sort of mental illness? White knuckle that chick. Playing pee-wee ball. Got hurt and bleeding all over. Rub dirt in it and stop crying. 10-year-old and molest a 17-year-old girl. You should be thankful. Lucky you. Crying when you watched Bambi as a kid. Don't be a little girl. Years later and can no longer cry. Why can't you open up and have emotional connections? Being unwanted. Disposable. I volunteer at my church during homeless feedings. I can count on one hand the number of girls I've seen come in. The vast majority are older men, hunched over with tired eyes and 20 layers of clothes. Too nervous to ask for a second helping, even though we know it's gonna be their only meal for a few days. When I started my current relationship, I was so confused when she would talk to me first, plan a date without having to pull teeth, not shy away from simple contact. That just wasn't expected in my other relationship. I couldn't understand wanting to be around me. I've never seen a movie where a girl fights tooth and nail to save a guy. I've never read a book where a man gets to ask for help before any other option is exhausted. Sometimes it feels like a lot of men could just drop out of the world and no one would care. Having struggled with it myself, I think that's what drives a lot of men to suicide. But even now, it's a struggle to say anything about it. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or make out my experience as a big deal. Asking for attention isn't something a man should do, right? Often, not always but often, it feels like the girl is giving the guy and not both partners actively engaging. Women know that men desire them and want them, but a lot of them don't do a lot to reciprocate and make the man feel desired. Or maybe my ex was just a kitsch. Making the first move towards girls might not seem like much, but man it really is. Asked a girl for her number yesterday. She replied why? And I fucking died inside. Edit. Thanks for all the support everyone. I wasn't emotionally hurt, just really embarrassed. This girl and I know each other through mutual friends, but aren't really friends ourselves. My friend laughed his ass off at me afterwards, and I'm still smiling thinking back to it. After she asked why, I smiled and replied I thought we could catch a cup of coffee sometime. That's not a typo, I got tongue-tied. She then said I don't think my partner would like that. So she's not a bad person, I just don't think she expected it. That hurts, man. But don't take it personally. Some people are just really rude. Every girl is different, and you just gotta keep trying. Edit. Thanks for all the unsolicited dating advice, Reddit. I've learned a lot. Just remember, at some point in her life, she'll cry about her haircut. Edit. Thanks, bud. Being swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. So settle expectations. When you're a guy, you're expected to be strong, not cry, not care about anyone's feelings but your own. Hold your emotions in, and to never share them. Athletic, intelligent, the breadwinner in the family, hold a well-paying job, compared to your girlfriend/wife, be up for decks 24/7, be good with tools or fixing things, know how to handle every situation, etc. We are not allowed to have faults, or to be things that aren't manly. This crap right here is 100% about my current situation. I'm working part-time retail with a college degree, because my company was bought out and downsized. Girlfriend wants to do the whole family thing, as do I, and keeps tapping me on the shoulder about the biological clock ticking. So I ask her what she wants to do about that, and her answer is always you just keep looking for jobs. So yeah, bringing the idea of being a man up to speed with 21st century values and reality would be awesome. Edit. Since this has gotten way more attention than I ever expected anything I would ever post on Reddit to get, I would like to add a few closing notes. 1. To everyone relating their experiences and providing positive and/or realistic feedback, thank you. It's good to have a reminder that there is hope out there too. To everyone who replied, thank you for taking the time to show interest in my experience. It means a lot that complete strangers actually care, even for just part of their day, about another stranger's life. And 3, to those saying things like run and other comments about leaving her immediately because of one area that she and I don't see eye to eye on right now. I just have to say, really? It was one little anecdote from a 3-year-long relationship. Besides, I know crazy. I dated it once. Got the physical and psychological.
Is it